Oh, I had a horrible nightmare. I dreamt that I went back in time.
Well, you're safe and sound now. Back in good old 1985.
1985? Hi, we're Identical Image, and in 1985, there was no smartphones and there was no such thing as the internet, which means there was no social media.
Great Scott! It was a time where people believed that wrestling was actually real.
Seriously?
And it was also a time where payphones was the norm at every corner. Mostly every corner, and also where computers was using floppy disk. That's right, floppy disk as the main storage.
In 1985, MP3s did not even exist.
And streaming services like Spotify, Pandora, or even YouTube Music was not even invented.
In 1985, CDs were very expensive, so the universal device to play music were cassette tapes.
What's the great thing about having a cassette tape is the fact that it was small, it was portable, and it can easily fit in your pocket.
Another great thing about cassette tapes is you can manually record your favorite songs and your favorite mixes.
Now in 1985, one of the drawbacks of using a cassette tape was when you play this tape to look for a certain song, there will be an annoying hiss sound before the song, during the song, and even after the song.
One of the bad things about cassette players as well is that you needed a cassette player to play them, and they were usually bulky and very inconvenient to use.
Also in 1985, another setback of the cassette tape was the fact that in order for you to get to a certain spot of the song, or to your favorite song, or to even skip a song, you would have to manually rewind or fast forward that track.
Also, let me add, you have to also flip the tape over to listen to the rest of the mix or in the rest of the album.
And that was not convenient. Another use for cassette tapes in 1985 were for analog recording.
Digital recording was not where it was today. There was no Pro Tools and there were no Logic.
And you better believe there was no Ableton Live.
The great thing about analog recording that it allowed the engineer to rely more on his ears and also give him a more hands-on approach.
Hands-on approach like?
Moving knobs or moving faders.
Also reverbs, delays, and compressors or the like were more like outboard gear.
Don't forget the mixer was a major component.
And among clients, it made you look professional. In 1985, one of the biggest drawbacks in analog recording was the fact that outboard gear could be considered too expensive.
Many can't afford it. Outboard gear like
limiters, compressors, reverbs, delays.
For an artist, sometimes it took many retakes.
And most sessions went take after take after take until they can get it right.
Especially if you're doing the whole song, that means you can't do it without any mistakes. Because if you do, you gotta do it all over again.
Hey! With the power of love. Hey! With the power of love. Hey!
power of your love. No, keep that one.
Hi, this is Identical Image. If you want more videos like these, please comment below.
And don't forget to press like and subscribe and hit the notification bell.
And remember, if you put your mind to it,
You can accomplish anything. We on 3. 1, 2, 3. Woo-wee!
Doc, the bruise on your head, I know what happened. You told me the whole story. You were standing on a toilet and you slipped and you hit your head and you hanged some clocks and you slipped on the sink. And that's when you gave me the idea for the flux capacitor, which is what makes time travel